Hello, I'm Dr. Kelly Tanner. This week, I've released a video every day about leading through crisis and the opportunities that crisis provides. I'm covering 5 points that go alongside of John Maxwell's teachings with his series on leading in crisis. The fourth point of today is how crisis creates opportunity to be creative. There's no version of normal anymore, and in normal time, if it were normal, we would say, just think outside of the box, or even just get out of the box. But in crisis, we have to, as John Maxwell would say, just blow up the box, because you can't go back to what's always been done anymore, because all previous decisions that we've ever made were based on what we have done in the past, and the past doesn't apply anymore. You see, crisis squeezes the creativity out so we can make different decisions because we don't have a lot to base it on. And a crisis also tests the teaching of the teacher, because without the test, the words of the leader are just words. A crisis is a living force that creates the fire and the pressure that tests the principles of a leader or teacher in a good or bad time. So uncertainty actually tests our words, and when those words are congruent or compatible with our actions, it creates moral authority of that leader. And what they offer through that creativity for others is continual hope. Because reality is what we see, and reality is what is happening, but what is possible is hope that comes through with that creativity. A recent example for me is that I was working with my dental hygiene organization to take an annual conference that normally takes place in person, and we decided to take it online virtually. We got creative to deliver our promise, and it was a huge hit, and everybody loved it. And if you apply this to the time that we're in, we're getting really creative with our children learning at home, learning online, and for some people, the new ways of doing things have created hope that they can realize now they can finish their degree because there's no longer a physical barrier. Things will no longer be the same. And if you think about it too, what we've been doing for this past few weeks is that we've been creating a change in habit. And what we know about changing habits is it takes about 30 to 60 days to change that habit. And we are well on our way to doing that. So our habits are being affected by the creativity provoked by this crisis. It's kind of neat, huh? I ask you to join me tomorrow for tip 5, and also I am facilitating a mastermind group on leading through crisis that you can join by clicking the link in the description. I hope that you enjoyed today's tip, and thanks for joining me.